Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to jump into the Clan War League because, well, you guys seem to like the last video, so let's jump in there and let's see how this goes. So first off, sadly we lost war number 4, or like day number 4, but at the same time we won versus our number 1 opponent, which is Royal Heroes. So Royal Heroes and us are really close to each other on the rankings. And somehow we magically won this because, to be honest, we had a little bit of luck as well. But, well, at least that's great. But this means, on the other side, like, from the start of war number 6, or day number 6, this is going to be all tied up. Like, we have the exact same amount of stars, which means now it all comes down to who can triple the most in the last 2 days. Because, like I said, both of us lost one war. Other than that, we're completely tied. So, well, let's check out some attacks. Before we're actually jumping into my attacks, I want to show you guys one attack on my base, which, when I saw this, I was kind of surprised, especially of the outcome, because we have 12 earthquakes, like freaking 12 earthquakes. This is a ton of earthquakes. And just so you guys know how many this is, every single spell except the one poison is an earthquake. That's it. More is not in his army camps. So let's see how this works. I mean, if I would name this army composition somehow, I would name it Death of Walls. Because, to be honest, just to make things even worse, he has a lock launcher with him as well. Don't ask me why, because I feel like the entire base is already open and he's coming in from an angle where already, like, the town won't be hit most likely from those locks, or at least not too much. So, yeah, really strange army composition. But, well, somehow, in a magic way, which I still don't understand, this isn't looking too bad. This is not looking too bad, and this is freaking me out. Like, come on, like, the back and Inferno Towers, everything is, like, going down. Royal Champions, there's ability left, and the Queens, there's ability left. This is looking way too good for using 12 Earthquakes on this base. But, well, at least the Royal Champion ability did not get too much. Now the Queen has to take down the Town Hall, and this is getting closer and closer because I don't know why. I mean, of course I know, but somehow all of the troops disappear in the end. The Queen ability is getting auto-used, and, well, now he needs some badass luck to get this still to triple because because there's, like, a couple of cannons on the right side which get tanked non-stop by some archers and skeletons. And then there's a wizard tower, which should have the chance to take down a witch and a queen, which are basically at 0 hit points. But, well, the warden is tanking now. This is so much... God... I don't even know what to say about this. I have actually no clue what to say about this. So, let's just spoil this. This is going to be a triple. I mean, you already should have known, but either way, let's get into my attacks, okay? So let's get into my attacks, and I'm doing, once again, some Lalo, which I have to say, I love Lalo right now. It's so much fun, and we're taking some, I mean, the bases of them kind of look the same as their attacks. They look kind of strange, but, sorry, at the same time, we still have to triple those. So, first off, kind of like a troll Tesla in the corner, then obviously the blimp, the hound in as well. I was kind of scared of sending in the hound in front of the blimp because there was like this 9 o'clock air defense as well, so I wasn't really sure if my blimp or like my hound would actually choose the right air defense. Somehow I make this to the town hall, and my super wizards now should take down the town hall, should take down the enemy royal champion and the enemy warden. That would be great. So far it looks good. I mean, the enemy king was in the way, but that should be totally alright. The next invisibility spell, and what are my super wizards doing? Can someone explain this? Like the warden, I intentionally made the clan castle with the hound invisible, so my super wizards would not go for the hound. But what is this vision of those super wizards? This is so bad. Like, the warden was right next to them. Like, it was right there, and instead... I mean, I shouldn't be even surprised anymore, but still kind of triggered at this point. So, going into the rest of the attack with having like a mood of trying to... I don't want to talk about this. Now the archer on the 9 o'clock side, just to speed things up a little bit, because, I mean, time is always an issue. King should go for that enemy queen. I'm kind of thinking about right now if I should add the royal champion over there. The baby dragon is doing a great job of tanking a black mine. Nicely done, buddy. And now I'm thinking about, should I freeze for my king? Because, to be honest, I did not get too much just yet, but the Inferno Tower is going down quick enough. I should get down those, or like I should get those two last expos out of the way as well. Now a few minions just for cleanup purposes, and now the Lalo should be started. We have 1 minute and 14 seconds, which is a kind of quick Lalo at this point. Like, it's not the easiest Lalo, but still it should be alright. We have 5 loons left. The Royal Champ is getting placed in as well. So the Royal Champ was intended to get the enemy scatter out of the way because, I mean, we are facing still 2 scatters. We did not get too much with our heroes out just yet. So next, just keep hasting my loons in there. I mean, I do not have too many invisibility spells as you guys, not too many freezes as you guys saw, because we had to freeze one early. Now the next freeze a little bit late, to be honest, because, well, the scatter shot once, so my loons got hurt. But still, the Royal Champ is alive in the core with her ability left, so this should be not an easy triple, but a triple at least. That's all what counts. And I already told you, every single triple counts when it comes down to this group, because otherwise we are so close with the other clans. Like Gero clan and the Royal Heroes, they are so close to us. So the last 2 wars, like, we have to take every single triple we get. Once again, this should be a familiar base for most of you guys, which were at some point in Legends. It was a base which got used quite a bit, and I want to try to go for the risky blimp, because I think even if it fails, we should make it somehow work, because we want to get onto the multi-mortar. We want to get onto the multi-mortar, get the enemy Royal Champion, get the sweepers, get the Town Hall. That's the goal right now, which we want to go for. So far, looks great. The Hound is tanking really nicely. It's tanking the sweeper, tanking everything. There are no more black mines, which means we do not have to freeze this time. Now the invisibility spell, now the rage. This is looking really, really awesome as an entry point. Now there's the tornado. I mean, obviously you could have expected that there is the tornado, but at the same time, no. Somehow not. So my super wizards now going for some more buildings. I mean, they're not doing a bad job whatsoever, but yeah, the town hall's not going down. Stupid tornado. Thank you. Now we have to somehow save this, because we want to get some more triples in. That's it. So luring out the Hound, making sure the Hound is going down. That's obviously the next step. Now then funneling my troops. I want to get, like, the plan was anyways to get my heroes at the top side over there, because I wanted to kind of walk around the town hall and then warbreak into the bottom Inferno Tower to get the next scatter. That was the original plan, which now I have to kind of like rethink, because we still need to get the town hall. So we cannot warbreak into the single Inferno Tower at the bottom side, but instead we have to warbreak into the town hall. The skeleton spell is doing a great job of tanking. Like, that's exactly the reason why we brought this. And now the Royal Champion should, with 1, 2, and 3 hits, take down the single Inferno Tower. King and Queen should take care of that town hall, even though there are a ton of traps, but that shouldn't be any problem. And well, now it's not looking too bad, I would say. We did not get the greatest value, but we didn't get the worst either. So if we can somehow make, I think we can still somehow make this. The Lalo is now getting played into the 3 o'clock side. I planned originally to have the Lalo going in from the left side, because I felt like the pathing would be pretty great. But, I mean, obviously, sometimes you have to change your plans, right? Sometimes you have to change your plans. Lalo is going in. Lalo is overpowering the scatter. That is looking awesome. Now we have to be careful with that Warden ability and with the Eagle shots. And there we go with that Warden ability, so we can send in a few more loons next haste, so we can get that Eagle out of the way quickly, and we have the randomness out of the game. And, well, now some more loons, and this is not looking too bad. If the time is enough, like, the time could be sometimes an issue with those attacks, especially we do not have too much cleanup with our queen shooting some walls. So now the freeze on the back end, and that should, I mean, it's an insane overkill, right? It's a crazy overkill, but at the same time, time is ticking non-stop. We're 25 seconds left. And things are, I mean, looking better, because my queen finally arrived and is helping on the outside. She should take down this Dark Elixir storage. And my loons are doing perfect splits. So I have to give a huge shout out to my loons, I guess, for splitting perfectly. And this, in the end, is going to be a triple, thankfully. So now we have one more attack to go. And this is on this base. So this one's going to be once again Lalo, but this time it's going to be Queen Charge Lalo. So there's a little bit of a twist in there. So first off, army boost, because, I mean, I want to have max troops for this attack. Like, there's no reason for not being able to lure the entire clan castle, because I have a level 9 instead of a level 10 giant. That would be quite unfortunate. But now, looting out the clan castle, nice and early. That's looking good. Now, 1 loon, 1 out of 5 healers. And this, as an entry point, is not looking too bad. We even take care of a black mine right early. That's perfect. Now the poison, making sure the enemy hound is going quick down. And, well, now the funnel. On the top side, I will plan to funnel with the Royal Gem and an Ice Golem and with the Wizard, which is doing a great job. Now, can someone explain to me why this Wizard is redirecting? Yes, I know. Normally, troops are trying to, like, defend themselves, but not a single pup went onto the Wizard. And to be honest, the Wizard was in front of the Elixir Collector. Why the heck? Like, why did it switch to the pups of the Queen? Like, there was such a big, like, huge gap in between. And sometimes my Queen is getting shot 1 million times by enemy Queen is not switching. Like, what is going on? What is this? What is this? Like, why would you switch now when the Queen sometimes isn't even switching to defend herself? Like, what is, like, I don't get it. I personally don't get it when those troops are doing what, and it feels so random at this point. That's quite unfortunate. Now the blimp should get to the town hall. That's the plan at least. And now, I mean, the rage, because the eagle is once again targeting my healers. That was alright, because the Queen was in the range of the eagle. But now there's this stupid tornado trap, and big yikes. I have no clue why I did not open this blimp. Don't ask me, because I have no answer for you. And this is just so stupid. We swagged an entire rage because I'm just stupid. That's how it works, I guess. I mean, that is... Come on. I mean, the Queen now is doing kind of like a small thing, but at the same time surprising. So I'm still getting the town hall, so it's a 2-star. But saving this to a triple will be rough. But we're trying. So the original plan was to start off with the ladder from the top side. Now we have to go in from the bottom side. The Queen, meanwhile, is taking some heavy fire, and I have no clue how she survived this, but I guess my Queen is built different. So, well, more loons into the scatter, getting hasted in there. Some loons are redirecting, obviously. I mean, why is not every single loon going for that scatter? Quite unfortunate. And this one shot from the scatter is letting my loons drop like flies to this multi and wizard tower combination, which means in the end, this is not going to be a triple. I mean, this sweeper, come on. I did not expect the sweeper to really be that annoying to my blimp. So, I mean, that was just bad from me, I guess. That was just not perfect execution. I mean, the Queen charge was great and everything. I think everything except this one blimp was pretty decent. But this one blimp messed up everything with not getting the town hall. So I had to change my Lalo and everything. I felt the plan was so cool. And then something like this happened. So, unfortunate, I guess. 2 out of 3, once again. Not my clan war league, but still, it should be alright. We have 17 stars right now, but I think let's do a time switch, and, well, now we have 22. That's like a magic trick right there. So, we're 6 out of 8, which isn't bad at all, and should give us a pretty decent lead over some of the other clans. But let's take a look at the overview, and you guys can see it. Gero, Royal Heroes, and us are so close together, especially considering that I think Royal Heroes have like way less attacks than we have, and Gero obviously. So let's take a look at the rounds, at like the current standings, if that makes sense, to see how many attacks both or like all of those clans have in. So we see we have 8 attacks in, Gero has 11 attacks in, and Royal Heroes had 4 attacks in. So still a ton of things can happen. I will update you after the last round. And this is going to be an exciting group, really exciting group. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.